All right, guys, about 4:30, entered this position. All right, 6 a.m., here we go. We're getting the push up.
What's going on, everyone? Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is day 3 of day trading futures prop firms until I get a payout. My name's Brandon, and this is your first time here. I'm just documenting my trading journey with futures, with prop firms, and all that good stuff. So if you want to follow along, then yeah, feel free to do so. Okay, today is day 3. I picked up a 50K Topstep combine last week, and we had a winner on Friday. Earlier this week, I believe it was Tuesday, we had a loser. Now let's see how today went. So as you can see, boom, we had another winner for Friday, 2 Fridays in a row. Amazing. You can see this week was a little bit slow for me. I only took 1 trade on Tuesday, and then the trade today, obviously on Friday here. Now, in case any of those of you guys are not aware, I only trade from about 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. PST. That's just works with my work schedule right now, and that's what it is. So a lot of times if the market's not trending that well or I'm not seeing things, then there's no setup, right? And I'm not gonna just force a trade. Let's actually click on into the notes for today, and then I'll show you the setup and what I saw. This was on ES. And what I like is this journal feature, and I talk about this almost in every video just because it's such a cool feature that they implemented right into the platform. So you're not having to manually write journals, which I would do and not be consistent with. I can quickly paste a screenshot of the setup and then put some notes in here every day that I take a trade. And you know, over the course of months, hopefully I can go back and kind of see if there are any patterns that I'm picking up on days that maybe I lost or days that I won. So that's a really cool feature. But anyways, let's look at what's going on here. So mental wise, you know, I went to bed at about 10, woke up at about 3 a.m. That's a good schedule for me right now. I felt well rested and my mental clarity was pretty spot on. Physically, I did not work out this morning. I usually like to get a workout in before I trade, but I think a part of that also was that I was so just wanting to get on the charts to get one more trade in this week, and things were looking really clean when I woke up. So I just ended up, you know, having some water when I woke up, sat down at the computer, and was just looking for any type of setup to end up triggering an entry for me. So I was watching ES and gold, but ES had a cleaner looking chart and it was making really nice higher highs, and that's kind of what I was more attracted to. Now, technically, 15-minute RSI was above 50%, and 5-minute RSI was sitting above 50%. And I'll actually show you here on the charts what I was looking for. Okay. We had a nice channel kind of forming here that I marked up. Now, in case any of you guys are not familiar with my strategy, what I'm doing is I'm marking a high and a low, and I'm looking for higher highs. So you can see that I saw, you know, price just kept making really clean looking higher highs here. Now I'm looking for a move with momentum. And what I saw when I woke up is this high and this low. I don't mark out candle wicks, I just do bodies. So if you're looking at it saying, why are your lines right there? It's because I only go off of bodies. And what I'm looking for is a move out of the zone with momentum. So you can see this nice 3 candle push here. It left an imbalance, which is just a gap on the candle, right? Caps on the candles, nice momentum moving up. We had a move back down, and what I'm looking for is a move back down into the zone. I like to see it close into my zone, and then what triggers my entry is a bullish candle back out. And you can see we actually got that right here. And what I'm doing is I'm putting buy stops right above, okay? So the next candle, what I usually like to see is a push down on the candle before we push back up and it triggers me it triggers me in. And that's what happened with this candle here. Now, as far as RSI goes, I'll typically look at the 15-minute just to get a general direction, like who's in control here. And if we're above the 50% line, typically I'm thinking, okay, well, bulls are, you know, in control. We were at a good spot, all right? So then what I do is I'll usually drill down to the 5-minute and see kind of a similar thing here, what's going on, right? And right about here, we were just hovering above that 50% line. So to me, you know, that's not hard, fast rule, but it just gives me some clarity on, you know, are we really overextended or where are we at? And it was pretty bullish to me. So you can see as soon as I got into the trade, we had a nice little pullback, and then we had a nice push up. We had a second pullback back down into this trend line, the bottom of the channel, and then this huge momentum push up, okay, where we eventually hit TP, just barely, right? And that was at about 6 o'clock. So we hit TP there. Market open came. Even if market open, if I waited until market open, price, you know, had a nice move down into the imbalance, tapped in, and then still would have hit TP. And in case any of you guys are wondering what I'm usually going for about, you know, a 1.25 risk to reward. So, and I'm typically risking about 500 bucks. So about 500 bucks to make, you know, 620 bucks, somewhere in that range. I'm also, two other key things that I think I forgot to mention was this red line here is just a 20 SMA. It's just helping me gauge the trend, get a general idea. And then this yellow here is actually VWAP. So I'm looking at VWAP, making sure we're, you know, making higher highs. The 20 SMA is moving up, and that we're above VWAP if I'm looking for longs. So if we hop over to the Topstep performance stats here, you can see total P&L on the account so far is about 824. Really cool stats that they break down for you on here. You know, you got your win percentage so far. There's only 3 trades on this combine, so but it's about a 66% win rate. My average R is about 1.52, and you can see so far the profit factor is sitting at 3. And they got a nice little graph here. They'll tell you your most profitable days, and this nice calendar. So you can see the last 2 Fridays, like I was saying earlier, have been really good. I'm hoping next week we can get a lot more trades in. I really need to start getting some more trades in here. I'm trying to get this combine passed as fast as possible. And yeah, that's kind of the goal, is to get this thing passed within the next, hopefully 2 weeks. So we'll see how that goes, get to funded stage, and then keep moving forward from there. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's breakdown. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comments. If you want to follow along on this journey with me, then feel free to subscribe, like the video if you like it. If not, no worries. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.